I read this meme the other day. It said, when we spend years finding our worth in our productivity, fun, play, and rest makes our nervous system feel unsafe. That really has been so true to my life these days because I had reached out to you guys over a month ago saying that I'm doing my 3 months of fun, intentional fun, 6 months of intentional fun to get through some hard times, but also to remind me to play and rest and create and explore. And I wanted you guys to join with me. And what did I end up doing? I ended up cocooning, hiding away, feeling a lot of fear, being in a very small-minded sort of energy. And I'm like, how did that happen? And I'm realizing I've been feeling really, really unsafe. So as much as I wanted to play and have fun and do it intentionally, my body was like, no, we can't do that right now. That's not safe. We need to hold tight, be stressed, be ready for anything that comes to us. And I'm like, where did that come from? I have trained my body into thinking that if I do things and am productive and show other people and surroundings and myself that I am worthy because I'm doing this, that, and the other, that's when I can feel strong. That's when I have value. And so going out and doing fun things, like I tried to go to some new karaoke places. I've tried to sing new songs. I have gone to some new venues, just exploring different areas. I've been writing differently, like just being very kind of stream of consciousness writing and seeing where that goes, and being really intentional about meeting new people and bringing a different energy to myself so that I can see how I allow different parts of me to open up to different people, and what that attracts in my life and what it repels, and how I want to shift that to bring what it is that I really want in my life, or the kind of people I really want in my life. And all of these things have been great, but they're so short-lived because my body suddenly becomes very hypervigilant and says, okay, that was great for a few minutes or an hour or a night, but now we got to get to work and we got to get this done and get that done. And I haven't been able to sustain the fun. That's so crazy. Why is that? How does that happen? And I'm realizing that my body is more familiar with being worried than it is with relaxing. Even when I say that and I just drop my shoulders, I can feel my body not like it's wanting to relax, but it's like, wait a second, what are we doing? This doesn't feel like our normal. And I still want to apologize to my body because when I was dancing more and doing things that were more body centered and being grounded, I knew that I was also teaching my body that we're safe to be in this body, and nobody can hurt us because we're filling ourselves with our sense of self, my sense of self, and I'm proud of that self. And so I'm not going to worry so much about what other people think. But lately, I've been trying to prove things, to fight for something that I really believe in. I don't know how to do it in a way that feels assured to me. So then I started doubting myself, or doubting not even just myself, but the world around me. And I'm usually not like that. Like, I'm such a, trust the universe. It's always there for you. Like, leap and the net will appear. I really believe that. But there's another part of me that has been conditioned through various experiences in my life, especially just 3 or so years ago, that everything can be taken from you, and that it's hard to get support in people believing you. And when you can't see something, but you know it and you feel it, that I can sit in that knowing, but if someone else doesn't understand it, they're gonna kind of say, like, see you later, I don't really resonate with what you're talking about. And then I feel not supported, and I feel alone and fighting the fight by myself. But I know that I'm not alone. I know that, if I want to call on someone, like, I have people in my life that would be willing to help. And it's not just people, like, I know that I'm not alone in terms of energetically, and my ancestors and my mom and, all the people that came before me. I know that they're with me, but I needed to have that exhale. But yeah, I've been holding in everything too much. And play is exactly what I need to let it out. But play feels dangerous. It feels careless. And I'm trying to get over that hump, because I know on the other side of it is exactly what will free me. Like, this channel is based on my blog and Facebook page, Dance Me Free. And it's about freedom through movement, freedom through energetically moving our, what's stuck in our system. And I really am trying to do that. And there's something really that has been blocking it lately. So I, first of all, wanted to apologize. I was getting myself revved up and thinking that I was getting you guys revved up on this 3 months of fun. And I almost went the opposite. Like, instead of fun, I was doing tragedy, fear, let's not go there, like lots of trepidation and hesitation. And I'm realizing I've been attracting people that are hesitant or unsure, and not even like in a timid way, but just flaky. And it dawned on me today, oh, the law of attraction again, it doesn't lie. It's like I have not been fully stepping into things with both feet. Part of that is that I do have weaknesses in, especially in one of my legs, but metaphorically even, I've been holding back because of fear and hesitating. And then I keep meeting people that are hesitant in the way that they deal with me, and they're not clear, they're not direct, which I love it when someone's direct, and and tells me how they really feel, and when they do something, their actions line up with their words. But I'm like, but I am not sitting in that space either. So today I'm going to go back to my list of things that I was hoping to explore during this month of fun. And I'm not going to make it a to-do list because that doesn't sound fun. It's a I get to-do list. It's a, ooh, yay, I'm excited about this and that. And I realized one of the things that helps me, and I'm just putting it out there to any of you that struggle with this at all, to get back into that alignment is to really think about something that is going well. I know it's very easy for us to say, oh, nothing's going well, everything's horrible, and it's, but actually it could be one little thing. And, I walked into this diner the other day and it was so fun. And I felt like I was in a time warp, and I loved being there, and I felt so present, and like this is exactly where I'm meant to be. And I felt so connected to the universe and my belief and my faith. And I did some things that day that I wouldn't have normally done that feel really right for me. Like I didn't hesitate on it. Maybe someone else would have said you should have, or you should, or are you sure you want to do that? But I can say without a doubt in that moment it was exactly the right thing that I should do. And I want to remind myself that I have that. I have that tapped in, tuned in sense when I open up to it. So if you feel doubt or hesitancy or fear, or have this like stuck feeling at all ever to go out and do something fun because you feel guilty over it, or your body is not feeling safe over it, one of the things that I'm going to keep doing is just looking out for moments where I do feel safe and reminding myself about that. And I was given, I think I read this as well recently. It was a tip that every time, it was probably an Abraham Hicks tip. So every time you feel something good or appreciation, write it down. And instead of it just being like a gratitude journal or a list, write it down and put it somewhere like in your pocket or somewhere that you could get to it easily, in your wallet or whatever, purse, and collect moments of appreciation so that when you're in a moment of fear or doubt or anxiousness or feeling stuck, that you can reach in and pull one of those reminders of the moment of appreciation out, so that you don't get caught up in the doubt and the fear and the black hole of like, where am I? What do I believe again? Who am I? No, it's like the appreciation brings you back to your alignment. Thanks so much for listening. I don't usually do this and show up the next day or within a couple of days of my last video, but I feel like I need to do a lot of catching up on this 3 to 6 months of fun and showing up here. So I am happy to be back a few more times than normal, and thanks so much for listening.